We also want to thank our studio audience that came to join us today. Everybody say hi.
Hi.
We thank you for coming in early to watch this with us and just kind of enjoy and laugh with us. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and announce what?
That was a lot of work.
I know, just getting it going, right? So I want to announce our guests. So we have Joanne Knight from Quilts and Things, and then of course we have Corey Pearson, who is here at LQ with us, but also is a teacher and instructor like Joanne. So as you have noticed is that there's not a third chair here. We did have a third guest.
We're missing a guest.
We're missing her. She's kind of missing in action here.
She's one MIA.
Yeah, so Corey, what happened to Joyce?
Well, see what had happened was Joyce was supposed to get here yesterday evening, but apparently there's a lot of bad weather in the Northeast, and so her flight got canceled while she was at the airport, and she lives, 70 miles from the airport already?
70 miles.
So she drove to the airport, it got canceled, she had to fly back home, and they put her onto another flight to get here this evening, which is delayed, and she's sitting on the runway right now in Baltimore. So
No.
I think she just texted us before we went live. She is up in the air finally, so she will get here eventually.
Yep.
So, but yeah, she's up in the air right now.
You
so
gotta love the airport delays, right?
Gotta love traveling. It's
Yeah.
always something.
She's going to spend the next 2 days with us.
Yeah, she's gonna be here for the next 2 days.
Yep.
So
Well,
it'll be
awesome.
fun.
So she'll be here, and if you have any questions, you could put them in the comments. I'm sure we could get her to answer them for us. All right. So is everybody ready to kind of get started? Yeah.
Yeah.
I am.
All right, let's
Yeah,
go.
Let's go.
All right. So we're going to start off is Corey. Tell us how you met Joanne, and how did Joanne meet Corey?
Uh-oh.
Well, let's see.
Be nice.
Let's roll back to the very first time I met Joanne was at Sugar of 2015. You were teaching a whole cloth class, and I was in your class, and you were having technical difficulties. Surprise, surprise.
Corey, this is my teaching career here.
With the projector. We finally got it all sorted out. But I was in her whole cloth class, which was a lot of fun. And then fast forward to May of 2017.
Okay.
We met on the Gamble cruise.
Okay.
So we were we'd known a little bit of each other, but we weren't really like super good friends. We had a friendship, but we just weren't like super good friends until we get to Roatan, Honduras, where somebody, you, decided that it would be okay to up and leave me in a foreign country at the cruise dock. Didn't know where she was. She said, meet me at the store, and I was at the store for an hour, and she wasn't there.
You came like late. How late were you?
I was 30 minutes late.
So
Exactly.
basically, he was just wandering around up there, and I thought, pitiful little soul.
So Joanne, Joyce, Anita, and it was Carol, right?
Carol.
Crossman? Yeah. So they all wandered up, and I'm in a frantic. I don't know where my mom went. And Joanne's like, well, here, use my phone, try to call her, and I'm typing in your phone number, and it's not working because you didn't turn on international calling.
I didn't want to pay that fee.
Yeah. And so
She really wanted to
she
lose
really
you.
wanted to lose me.
That's what it was.
And so I tagged along with him because Joanne's like, all right, college boy, come on. 'Cause I just graduated college the day before. And we kind of walked around the little, port area, and then hopped in some sketchy taxi. And we all went and cruised the islands. And after that, it was over after that.
That's right.
Best friends after that.
That's right.
But, we met on the Gamble cruise last year. It was a lot of fun.
Well, since we're talking about the cruise, tell us a few things maybe about the cruise that you guys really enjoyed, and if somebody's contemplating or thinking about going on the cruise, just give them some ideas why they might want to go.
The classes were awesome.
Yeah.
There's a very nice selection of instructors, and you get to choose classes. There's a lot of variety of classes, and it's just a really relaxed atmosphere. The classes are a little bit smaller, so it's a lot more personal, and it's just real relaxed. It was a vacation education kind of thing. It was very nice.
Cool.
Yeah,
It was
I
my
enjoyed
first
it.
cruise.
Yeah, it was my first cruise as well.
Yeah.
I really I enjoyed it. I thought it was a lot of fun stopping off at the different ports, but also being the kind of the education at sea. So when we were doing the at sea days is when we had our educational classes.
Okay.
So we were both teaching during the time frame, and that gave us kind of the ability to teach the people why we were on the sea.
Oh.
It was cool.
And they're having another one.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. In October, right?
October.
Yeah, they're going to do another one through the Caribbean again, Puerto Rico, different places like that.
Yeah.
And so that'll be a ton of fun.
Yeah.
Yep, going out of Florida.
Fun,
Yes.
fun.
Going out
Another
of Florida.
really good list of instructors.
Yes.
Cool. So if you are thinking about or contemplating about going on the cruise,
Do
it
it.
just gives you some ideas,
much fun.
You can find out some more information at gamble.com/cruise. And if you do decide to go ahead and sign up, like today and forward, just make sure you put the code in for Linda's Electric, right? That's the right code.
Yep.
So you'll just kind of log in, put the code in. That gives you that lets you know that, or lets them know that we sent you there. But also they can tell us, and then if you do it, then we're going to give you a $25 gift certificate to our online store just for putting our code in. So we appreciate that.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I look forward to this next cruise.
Yeah,
in
well, and
October.
it's both freehand and Statler classes.
Yes.
So it's not just Statler oriented; it's both classes
And then also Elevate.
and Elevate.
So it'll
right.
be freehand, Elevate, and Statler
So if you're
classes.
thinking about buying a machine, it's a really good way to go and pay attention and see if you want to purchase one.
You also
Well,
get a
and if
mini
you
vacay out
and
of
if
it.
you have a friend, because I know that I did go last year, but I
Right.
didn't take any classes. I just wanted to chill out and relax. So-
We knew that about you.
Yeah, she was out on the deck Sundays, and while we were down in the basement
Yep.
teaching.
Yeah, so someone else can come along and just kind of enjoy themselves as well in a different way. Awesome. Okay, so now to get to the good stuff.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I did 20 questions in here. They do not know what the questions are, so I'm gonna have them pull their question out. But I'm gonna have them both answer anyway, because it'll be fun to hear the answer for both of
We
them.
got to both answer.
So we're gonna pull it out and we're gonna ask the question, and then we'll go from there. Again, they might have a few surprise reactions, but that's why it's gonna be so fun. All right, Corey,
I
we'll let
already
you pull the
asked
first
you if
one.
there was a delay on this.
No 5-second delay.
All right, here we go. What kitchen utensil would you be and why?
Well, first you have to know what a kitchen is before you can figure out what utensil
I
you
know,
would
a
be.
kitchen utensil. What would you be and why?
You'd be a blender
Why would I be a blender?
because you would get things done fast.
That's true.
They would be done and over with, and that would be it.
Well, she answered for me.
All
I'd be
right,
a
so
blender.
what would I be? Careful. What would I be?
Oh, goodness. I don't know.
I'd be a frying pan.
Why would you be a frying pan?
I don't know. That's the first thing
That's
that
just
came to my
the first thing that came to
mind.
your mind.
That's the first
So
thing that came to
blender
my
and
mind.
frying pan.
Okay,
you go.
all
That's
right.
what it would be.
You want to pick one?
Well, I don't know after
We'll let
that.
you go back and
do or not.
Go back and forth.
All right. Oh, what was your favorite memory of the Gamble cruise last year?
Favorite memory?
Yeah, just pick one favorite memory. I know we talked a little bit about it, but just one favorite memory.
I think my
Not work related.
Yeah, not work related.
No, not work related.
Not teaching related. I think my favorite memory would have to be when we were in Honduras and they took us out to the beach, where we went to the chocolate factory.
Right?
And we sat out on the beach and sat by the water, and they
Right.
were singing different songs. That was my favorite. It was very calming, very relaxing. It was nice just to get away from life because your phones don't
Yeah,
work.
that's right.
So it was nice just to, her phone worked. But it was nice just to get away from life and just kind of forget about everything for a few. It was really nice. And the water was absolutely beautiful, crystal clear
Yeah,
blue.
pretty.
Okay, what's your favorite memory?
Mine was the entertainment. What was that show we saw?
Which one?
Saturday, was it Saturday Night Fever?
Saturday Night Fever.
That I got a kick out of that because there were over 200 of us. You could tell because we all had on the same green shirts. Okay, and I felt really bad for the honeymooners going on the cruise because everywhere there was a green shirt. But
It wasn't just green though. It was
no, it was
lime
bright green. But whenever you got into the theater, then you would there's a student / friend.
Mm-hmm.
There's somebody that works for the company.
Yeah.
There's a dealer, and that was really nice. And to be able to relax and do that, so I like the entertainment. Yeah,
Cool.
I do.
Which one are you looking forward to? This
Mamma Mia!
time? Mamma Mia. That's what she's looking forward to. I'm blowing up my phone about it.
Mamma
right.
Mia!
Let's grab that one.
All right. Let's see what we got here. What did you do before you What did you do before you? Who typed up these questions?
Okay, keep going.
What did you do before you started your quilting business? Well, I really didn't have much choice. I was in diapers. I was here. I've kind of been a part of the quilting business ever since I was a little goober.
Yes, you
I
have.
started dusting Linda Taylor's machines for $1.
Yeah.
I thought I
There
was
you
hot.
go.
I thought it was where it was at. I was dusting those machines. I got my crisp $1. Man, I felt special. So I've been a part of this for quite some time.
Yeah.
Going, of course, to school and college and everything in between. But
Yeah.
yeah, that was what I did before. Hung out in diapers and rode a go-kart.
Well, you did that, but then you also were a pharmacy tech. You did that for a while in between.
Okay, in between.
Yeah, in between.
Okay, so
Pharmacy
I worked in pharmacy, which I do miss that. That was fun.
Yeah. All right. What about you?
Mine's going to surprise you.
Okay.
I was an accountant for the school food system, for the school board office, administrative office in Louisiana.
Oh yeah.
What a
Yeah.
friend
never
I am. I
guessed.
didn't know that.
I was an accountant for the, and I was a bank teller before that. I was a head bank teller before that. So I've always been in numbers.
Which is why you like things to be efficient and done. That
Yeah,
makes sense.
I'm pretty precise about that. So yeah, I bet that surprised you.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I was accountant for the school food system. I took care of their budgets and their money.
Fun.
Wow.
Cool.
That's cool.
Yeah. All right. Go ahead.
Now I take care of whatever money Dusty's got. Salty or sweet? Mine's easy.
Yeah, hers is easy. Hers gonna be sweet.
Mine's always sweet.
What about you?
Can I say a mixture?
Salt?
I like salty and sweet.
You like both?
Yeah.
What would
Yeah.
you prefer first, though?
If I had to pick one, sweet.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Uh,
Yeah, mine's sweet. Yep.
All right. Next.
All right. Let's see here. There we go.
What you got?
So, what is another hobby that you have?
Fishing.
Yeah. she says fishing.
Well, actually, it's not fishing. Actually, it's riding in the boat.
Yeah. Just relaxing then.
Yeah.
Relaxing on the water.
Yeah.
That's a good hobby. I
Yeah.
could do that. What about you?
Mine would have to be, unless if you consider shopping a hobby, that's one. But I like tennis. I
Tennis.
like to play tennis. And,
Yep, you did play tennis in high school.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
enjoy tennis. Yep.
Okay, let's do the next one. We're moving right along. You guys are answering these really quick. I thought I'd catch you off guard, but I'm not. Man.
I told you I was going to think before I spoke. What's your favorite food?
Yeah.
What you trying to say, Corey?
Ice cream.
Ice cream. I do love ice cream. I do love ice cream.
Is that your favorite food, though?
No, I don't really have a favorite.
Favorite, maybe a favorite type.
I'm not much on vegetables.
Okay. Okay.
But I'm not. If I'm somewhere and Anita and I are in the same place, she sits by me because she gets all my vegetables. So I'm not much on vegetables.
So,
You know.
what a favorite like American, Chinese, Italian?
American potatoes.
Potatoes. Meat
Yeah.
and potatoes?
Yeah,
Okay, meat and
yeah.
potatoes.
And potatoes.
Not much on green vegetables.
Yeah.
No.
All right, what about you?
Mexican food.
I knew that.
Oh yeah, I
favorite.
should have known
Yeah.
that.
And
Favorite.
why is that your favorite? Can you remember a memory from way back when?
When I was an extra little goober in the preemie diapers, before I even became a little goober, when my mom was pregnant with me, she would eat Mexican food every single day. She craved it every single day. And then when I was born, my grandpa would take me to that same restaurant for lunch with her, and he would spoon feed me salsa. That's all I had.
Well, there you go.
He
so
loved
I
it.
loved
Like we
it.
would give him chips on the salsa, and he
No.
would suck it off the chip, throw the chip down, and want another scoop of salsa.
No. I'm not much on salsa now. I like Mexican, but I'm not much on salsa,
Oh,
and I'm not green vegetables.
No green
Except
vegetables,
no
salsa.
salads. I like salads, but not broccoli.
All right, let's do the next one.
Oh.
That's
Is it-
your,
Keep going.
that's your cue.
Is it my cue? or
That's your cue to get the jar and pull something out of it.
Whoops, sorry.
Okay. Can you name 3 consecutive days without using Wednesdays, Friday, or Saturday? Yeah?
Yeah. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
You guys had to think about that one, though.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
just for a tad.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
Okay, so, all right, keep going.
Okay.
Keep going.
And you guys, while you're watching and following, number one, we want to thank you for following from all over. But think of some question that you might, some fun, funny question that you might want to ask Joanne and Corey at the end, and we're going to actually take some of your questions.
What does it say? Let me see. Did we gonna trash that one?
You're a new addition to the crayon box. What color would you be and why?
Oh, mine's easy. Red.
That's
Why?
not new.
If it's not in the box, it's new.
It's already in the box.
If it's not in the box,
you didn't get the
it's not
64
new.
count back in the day?
I didn't.
You
I
didn't.
got the 8. And I don't like yellow. No, I'm always red. Well, really, I'm probably teal.
That's a big difference.
I can be a red if somebody has taken the red one out and broken it.
That's right.
You're a new addition.
Well, she's
To
gonna,
the crayon
she's gonna
box.
Joanne Red.
No, He's just stalling because he doesn't know what color to say. That's what it is.
What color would you be?
I'd be caramel.
Caramel, that would be
Yep.
your new addition?
Would be my
You had
new
to think
addition.
about it. I'd be Aurora.
Oh, like the machine. There you go.
All right. Go ahead and let's draw another one.
You didn't ask why.
Oh, why? Why would you be caramel?
Because I'm caramel.
And why would you choose red or teal?
Because I just like them.
Just like 'em.
Because I just
There you go.
like 'em.
She just likes them.
So my mama always tried to get me to wear red, and I wouldn't. And
So now you
bless
can
her
be the
heart,
crayon
now
box?
she's not gone. Now she's not there. I wear red all the time. Why did you choose a gamma? Why'd you choose a gamma?
Well, I didn't really have much choice. If we're being honest.
Well, you could have hid it in a back room or something.
I don't know. It's the best machine. I've been to tons of shows, and I've played on all sorts of different shows.
Now you can't pull "it's the best machine" out of the box.
It is. Why? Because you were going to use it?
No.
So why do you like it? If you were
mean,
you were out there shopping, why would you have chosen
It's
it?
dependable. It's long lasting. It was the first one in the industry, and I just like it.
Okay.
It's hard to describe. The machine itself, yeah. I mean, and then the software, of course, behind it.
Yeah.
The Creative Studio software behind the
Incredible.
Statler is amazing.
Yeah.
So it's just it's intuitive and dynamic.
All right.
All right, so you
Joanne?
want to know why I did?
Why?
So you want to ask me if I've ever done any long arming before I had my machine? No, I didn't. Okay, I'm jumping ahead on the questions. See, I got X-ray vision.
But go ahead. Yeah.
Because
Did you ever do a long army before?
we moved to Alabama,
Uh-huh.
and I think Dusty thought I was going to jump off a ledge or something because I was bored because I'd always worked.
Uh-huh.
And so he said, I think you should buy a long arm machine. And I went, you have lost your mind. So I researched everything, and I looked around, and I went to a show, and I studied them, and the other companies were saying, we can do this like a gamma, or we can't quite do this yet, but we're going to get to it like a gamma.
Uh-huh.
And I thought, well, I need to go look at that gamma then.
Yeah.
And it just was, it was the one that I liked the best because it was the most durable.
Cool.
And
Yeah.
I liked the warranty, and I liked the software, and that was in Precision Stitch days.
Ooh,
Man, we
time ago.
thought we were something
That was
to
before
be
my
able to
time.
do that. That was cruel.
I was waddling around.
Pick another question out of the jar. Joyce is on the plane going, oh, Lord, I'm so glad I'm not there.
All right. What type of batting do you use most? Cotton or cotton poly? Not brands, but just cotton or cotton poly. Or poly.
The cotton poly,
Cotton
probably.
poly? I
Yeah,
would have to say cotton poly
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
yeah, I do. Now, I like wool. If I'm doing a double bat, then I
Yeah.
like wool. My new quilt has a double bat of wool if I want some definition in it, but it's going to have the cotton poly on the bottom.
On the bottom. In the wool. Okay. And you said the same
Yeah.
thing,
Cotton
basically,
poly.
poly.
Yeah. I like the blend of it. It's a little bit more cost effective, and it's
Yeah, especially for the customers,
yeah,
right?
especially for quilting for customers. Yeah.
Okay.
But I do have some Linda's Choice.
Yeah, that's some good stuff.
Yeah, yeah, I do have some of that I'm trying out, and
And so why
I
do you
like it
you
so
like
far.
it? So why do you think?
Yeah.
Why do you like it so far?
can't really put my finger on that.
You know, I feel like it has a good stitch quality, and then it hangs nicer.
Well, and it seems to be softer to me.
Yeah, that is.
And, you know, just in comparing the two of them, it seems to be a little bit softer.
Cool. All right, next question.
Now you're going to let me pick because you didn't like the batting question? What do you do in your spare time?
Thanks.
What spare time?
What spare time?
What spare time?
Work. Oh, what do I do in my spare time? Hang out with friends, go shopping, go to the movies, quilt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Call Joanne and bug her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't read.
No.
I'm compulsive. I like to read, but I'm compulsive. If I pick up a book, then I've got to finish it before I put it down, and then nothing else gets done.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you like
And
it?
I
You're a
hate
reader. You
shopping.
just no, you hate shopping.
Oh, I hate shopping. Look at you.
Kicking the mic.
I didn't mean to kick it.
I gotta.
Swinging my
No, I
legs.
don't like shopping.
Yeah.
I just no. That's about it. No.
What? So what was the question again?
Spare time.
So what do you do in your spare time?
That's what she just said.
She said read, but what else? To ride on the boat.
I ride on the boat. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's about.
And
the
take
gist
pictures
of it,
on the
is
boat.
Ride on the boat.
And take
Yeah.
pictures
Yeah.
of the fish.
Well, now since I don't do customer quilts anymore, spare time is working on some things that I want to get done.
Yeah.
You know, some quilts that I've been doing and some different techniques that I can do with the machine. So that's
Trying all that stuff out. Cool.
Yeah.
All right, next. We're getting down to the bottom, you guys.
My-
Keep thinking of questions
my
you might
spare
ask.
time is on a plane.
Yeah. Spare time's on a plane. What's your favorite style of quilting? Mine's definitely going to be modern. Straight
Yeah.
lines.
Yeah.
Circles, squares, shapes.
Yeah, I'm really into
Yeah.
the modern these days.
Okay.
Yeah, and like doing that and really making it do what some of the freehanders are doing. I'm really kind of obsessed with modern right now for the last couple of years.
Cool. All right, next. That was an easy one. We're flying by.
That was 7. You hear that? I'm flying by.
I've been around Joanne too long today.
Okay, here's this one I had x-ray vision on.
I know.
Did you quilt before you bought your machine? I taught hand quilting. I had
Okay.
never done any quilting at all before I bought my machine. Went
Yeah.
straight to the Statler and had never done anything except the hand quilting.
Okay.
I started with the Statler and have been with it ever since.
Oh, cool.
I have huge respect for those folks that can do freehand.
Yeah. That's some beautiful work with that
Yep.
one I've seen.
Yep.
All right, next.
I didn't get to answer the question.
Well, you did answer earlier.
No, I didn't.
Okay,
She
go
said-
ahead.
It said, what did you quilt? Goodness, I can't read before you bought your machine. Well, technically, I haven't bought one yet because I just use yours. So yes, I quilt all the time.
There you go.
Oh goodness. Let's see what we got here.
I thought that was going to be a short one.
Which one?
That one, because it
Oh,
didn't look like
no.
it was folded all the way.
What's your favorite quilting accessory? So like Notion or
Just like one. Just pick one that you really like the most. You know, and well, you might have multiples you like, so just kind of pick one. Like whether it's a Notion that you use on your machine, on your table, it's something you use when you're piecing.
oh, we all know I don't piece.
So
that's gonna
Oh,
be a
no.
no. Yeah.
No.
None of that.
No.
No.
yeah. So what's
Hats
your
off to those that do, but I
No.
don't. So
Since this is live, there's an entire group out there going, Joanne's going to say piece of grid, but I'm going to say zippered leaders.
Oh,
okay. Give you that
Yeah,
one.
I like zippered leaders because
Yeah.
you can take something off and put another one on.
okay. Yeah. What about you?
Obviously not a piece and a queen.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, zippered leaders.
My favorite quilting accessory. I like to float my quilt tops when I quilt. So those clamps, the Start Right quilt
Yep.
clamps, they're pink now, but they used to be that purple blue color. That was my favorite.
All right.
I like to float.
That's a good one. All right, next.
Grab that one out of there. If you were a Microsoft Office program, which one would you be?
You'd be Excel,
Excel.
and I'd be PowerPoint.
I would be. I'd definitely be
You'd be
Excel.
Excel, and I'd be PowerPoint.
Plain and to the point. Excel.
PowerPoint, like to make it all look pretty.
That's right.
Okay, next.
That one was easy.
Yep.
Almost
XL.
to the bottom.
I'd be XL. No.
What's your favorite sweet item?
Since
Ice
you both
cream?
like sweets,
No.
this is really good.
Really? Not ice
Coconut
cream?
pie.
Coconut pie.
Pie.
Okay.
But I don't ever get coconut pie because Dusty doesn't like coconut.
Huh. Coconut pie.
Yeah, right.
World's smallest.
And I'm not
family.
gonna buy. And I'm not gonna buy a whole pie. No. Coconut pie.
right.
A brownie sundae.
Those are good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely my favorite. Coconut pie and a brownie sundae. There you go.
There you go.
That'd be indigestion brewing somewhere. I'm telling you, that can't be good. Why computerized machine over freehand?
Because you don't do that F word.
I don't do that F word. I can.
Yeah.
You know, I just don't. Bad back.
Yeah.
I didn't think that I could handle 8 hours of doing this all day long. And I'm so type A. Excel, accountant, and if those feathers didn't,
Yeah.
no. It's got to be exactly backtrack. No.
All right. So what about you?
Did what? What was the question?
Why
Why
computerized
computerized
over
over
a freehand?
Well, I don't really think over a freehand model. I like both computerized and freehands because I like to do both. Computerized, I do like it to look perfect and be pristine and give me the ability to put this here and move this here and change this there. But then the freehand side of it is I can also get really creative. It's like with the Statler, I can freehand and record what I'm freehanding and then throw it into Creative Studio and play with the nodes to move things around to make it perfect.
That's true.
We
Okay.
don't ever want to record anything I freehand.
Yes, we do. We can sell it.
Yeah, we can. That's wall
All
art.
right. Just a couple more. Thanks everyone for hanging in there.
Yes, bless your heart. What inspired you to start quilting?
Inspired me to start quilting.
Yeah, that's what it says right here.
Yeah, I would have to say Linda Taylor. When I was a kid, that's when my mom started working for Linda. And I'd go in after school and kind of hang out. And I don't know why I'm telling you the story. You were there. Go in after school and kind of hang out. This was when I was in first grade. So this was
Long time ago.
a long time ago. A lot of years ago. Old.
What you looking at me for?
A lot of years ago. And I always was amazed by the machines, but I'd never touched one. And then one day I walked in and Linda was back with one of her classes and she said, "Come here." And so I walked over and she pulled up a chair and she said, "Go." And so I got up on the machine and she grabbed my hands and we were just freehanding together and I couldn't. It was over after that. It was over after that.
Yeah, you really enjoyed him after that. He always
Yeah.
wanted to touch him anytime he could.
Always wanted.
Yep.
Anytime there was fabric on there, I said, "Turn it on. I want to play."
All right, what about you?
I married into a quilting family and
Oh.
wanted a quilt, and they said no.
Oh.
Okay, they don't like me very much. But they said, "I will teach you."
Oh.
And so Dusty's Aunt Weta, who is 98, sent me cardboard sandpaper templates, and I still have them to mark off. Oh, it was ugly. It was really ugly. But I still have it. That was the first one, and I married into a quilting family, and that's how I got started.
Oh, cool.
The more you know.
I know, the more
Yep.
you know.
Where are you from and how long have you lived there?
I'm from Louisiana. I live in Alabama. There's a difference. We've been in Alabama for 15 years, so I probably need to start claiming them. But we're from Louisiana. We lived in Louisiana, born in Louisiana, and moved to Alabama about 15 years ago. Dusty changed jobs, and so we moved to Alabama, and I live right in the middle of the state.
Well, there you go.
There you
Yep.
go. Oh, well, I am from Texas, and I live in Texas. So going on 23 years since I've been here. So that's about all I got. I was born into it. Didn't have much of a choice.
Not me, I was
So-
adopted into it.
So yeah.
All right. Looks like there might be, what, two more? Or three more?
Two
Three more.
after this
After
one.
that
Okay.
Apple iPhone or Android phone? Please.
iPhone.
iPhone.
iPhone, both of us.
But I don't have the one that does those little animated.
She doesn't have a 10 like me.
Yeah.
No, I don't have a 10. I have an 8. So I don't have. I
She
don't
wants
have
to
the
get a
little.
10, so because I send her grandson, good old Cannon. I love my
Cannon.
I love my Cannon. And send him little animojis of me talking as a lion,
Oh, there
or
you
so I
go.
send Sadie something, and
Sadie. Yeah.
Kennedy something, always talking.
Yep.
So,
Okay.
They get a
fun.
kick out of that.
I should have found like harder, funnier questions.
These are funny.
I know I need
I
harder
thought we
ones.
were being
I
funny.
thought we were a studio audience, maybe.
Okay. Let's see. We only have 2 questions left. We have to try harder and funny.
What inspires you?
Well, we can't be funny on that. There's nothing funny about that.
About inspiration?
I don't know. Creative studio.
Yeah.
Yeah, what you can do with it. What I can do with that machine. You know, there's always another level that I want to go to.
Okay.
And so, you know, I'll get there one day.
What about you? What inspires you?
Mushy gushy moment alerts. My mother inspires me.
True.
Oh.
There you go.
She keeps me going. She's the strongest person I know, and so always keeps me moving and motivated to try. No, we both can't cry.
You were not supposed to
We
like
both
make me
cannot
cry.
Okay,
We both
yeah,
can't
and
cry
you
here.
wanted funny, and then you put that kind of question in there.
It's serious.
Yeah.
But she's always pushed me to, you know, try harder and do my best, and she's the reason why I went to college, and she just keeps me going every single day. And even though we want to knock each other out sometimes because we're both hard-headed, you inspire me.
Oh, thank
There
you.
you go.
Mushy
Oh,
gushy, I told you.
I know. Oh my goodness.
Anyway.
Funny just went right out the window. There went funny, zooming on by.
Zooming like Joyce in the plane.
Favorite singing group?
Go ahead.
I don't have a favorite
Singing group or singer?
Anyone, any favorite singer,
Okay.
singing group, whatever.
I go all kinds of different ways. I may have country. Did that reach the funny meter or something? Well, I like country primarily, but then I like the rock ones too.
Okay.
But I can't remember their names. Half the time, I just know what the song is. I just don't know their names.
Okay. All right.
I know what you're going to say.
What am I going to say?
Go ahead and say it.
What am I going to say? No, go ahead.
What's her name that changes her hair color all the time? The I Love Me girl.
Oh, no, that's Meghan Trainor. I do
Yeah.
like Meghan Trainor, but
See?
she's not my favorite.
Who's your favorite?
Who's your favorite?
Beyonce.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
you have to know that.
That's right. Yeah. Well,
Yes.
you've enjoyed so many
I
genres
have a
and
lot of
music.
different.
You
I
like a lot.
I like all kinds of music.
Yeah.
But my favorite singer would have to be Beyonce.
Yeah.
No,
Why not?
because I don't understand half her words. I need to
Is she singing too fast for
understand.
you?
Evidently, she's going a little bit too fast. Don't you need to slow that down and do a ballad every once in a while?
Does she have a decrease speed button on her
Evidently.
keypad? That's what you need. You need a
Evidently.
decrease speed button on the keypad. Bottom
right.
left button. Bottom
So
left.
that was all the questions I had. We're going
Thank
to open
goodness.
this up to 5 questions on Facebook because I know we're running long, but we were really having fun. So we're going to, put a question in, some funny question, something you might want to know about them. Or we're not really, it's not training, it's not software related, but it's more just about them. So put a question in there, and the first 5 that we see, we're not going to see all of them. So the first 5 that we see, we'll ask that, and then we will close it up.
Somebody asked something. We need at least 5 people to ask something.
Kent asked if you are going to have the fish eat the dead skin off your feet again.
Oh, from the cruise.
That is from the cruise, and if I could figure out where that video is stored in the internet library somewhere, I would. We had a fish pedicure on the cruise, and it was hysterical, and it was probably the longest 15 minutes of my life. So it's kind of one and done on the fish pedicure.
All right, we have another question.
Gita asked Corey if you do freehand.
Yes. So question. Okay. So yeah, if I do freehand. So yes, I do freehand. I do enjoy it. It is a lot of fun, but I'm also very type A. So I want things to be pristine and perfect, and that's why I love the styler.
But
'Cause I can make it.
you do your freehand sometimes with your feathers with the couching foot.
Yeah, so I'll do, I like the couching foot. It's part of that quick change feet system that the Gamels have.
Right.
And so I can do freehand feathers. So I do like to do that. But the best part about couching is if you don't backtrack perfectly, you can't see it.
It looks a whole
It
lot
looks
better
a
when
whole
it's got
better.
that yarn on it.
So yeah, I do like to do freehanding with the couching. That's a lot of fun.
All right, so we have a question here. We got quite a few. I'm going to ask this.
Oh, thank goodness.
So Ryan is on,
Okay.
my little one, and he asked you, where were you born?
I was born in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, so I am a huge LSU fan, which makes it
understatement.
really tough, Ryan, when you live in the middle of
I
Alabama.
bet.
But I was born in Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
All right, and then Gita wants to know, how did you meet Dusty?
Dusty was an electrician, and he actually was, his electrical company that he worked for was working for my dad, doing a job for my dad. And so that's how I met him.
Well, there you go.
Cool.
Yeah.
And Brooke was asking, Corey, how was it to meet J-Lo? You were so close to her. How does she smell?
Oh my gosh. How
Well,
was it
wait,
to
was
meet-
this before the performance or after the
This was
performance?
after the performance.
You might not want to answer that question. This is
No,
live.
well, actually, so I went to Las Vegas a couple weeks ago, and I had the amazing opportunity to meet Jennifer Lopez after her show. And so I got to meet her. She was very, very nice. She was really, really cool. She gave me a hug. We were just chatting it up, and she actually smelled amazing.
Well, yes, she would.
Yeah, she had her whole glam squad get her all ready.
Oh, well, of course.
But yeah, it was really
Really
it
good.
was a surreal experience to meet her.
All right, so for
So-
both of you, Leanne wants to know, are you left or right-handed?
Right-handed.
Right.
I know I've asked more than 5 questions, but this
That's
is
fine.
kind of fun. So, okay,
fun.
we'll do just a couple more. Diane wants to know, do you chunk sides or do you turn the quilt?
On 3. 1, 2, 3. Turn
Turn.
the quilt.
Turn the quilt.
Turn.
Cool. Awesome.
Always.
Well, I know there's a lot more questions in there, but we'll go ahead and finish up.
Answer a few more.
Well, I mean, there's hard to find them all.
All right,
'Cause
let's
on my
I'm
see
so
what
thing
we got.
excited
feedback.
that somebody's actually watching.
So 103 people watch.
103
Yeah.
people watching.
Yay.
Woohoo! Brooke,
Well,
do
the
you have any
studio
questions?
audience, did you guys have a quick question? Does anybody have a question? You don't have to, not to be put on the spot.
Kathy Hughes says, what's coming new in CS system?
What do you think?
Do we know if anything's coming new?
What's coming new?
Only
I mean-
God and Gamble know.
And neither one of them are
Neither
talking.
one of them are talking. That's my standard answer.
Brooke wants to know where you like to shop, Corey.
Where I like to shop.
Shoe places.
Shoe places. I do like shoes. I really do like shoes. I like home decor stores. I always like to make my home. I like to change it and always keep up with the different trends. So Kirkland's and Pier 1. I both love those
Yep.
stores. I always like to, and of course Home Goods. So those I always like to keep my home different. So
Well, before we finish up, I wanted to thank everyone, the 2 people. I wanted to thank you guys for coming and participating in my little interview and,
fun.
entertaining me with my questions. So,
yeah, the question.
Joanne and Corey, thanks for doing that.
I'm excited for
Appreciate that.
class over the next couple of days.
Yes.
Yeah, it should be super fun.
It'll be fun.
Yep.